Christmas is a time to give a little extra to someone. Remember to be kind and generous. Remember to reach out to someone today and let them know that you are thinking about them, that you care, and that you love them. Remember, this time of year is not always a joyous moment for everyone. So reach out to someone and just let them know that today they are on your mind and you wish them well. This season is a season of love. It's a season of giving. So always remember that while you may be having a really good day, there is someone out there that is having a really bad day and just needs someone to tell them that they care. They just need to know that someone is thinking about them. So don't forget the reason behind the season. Give love, show love, and always remember, be nice. Hey guys, welcome back to my 12 days of Christmas. Excited to share this video with you. A little disclaimer though, guys, I am not a baker. Baking is not my thing, but I'll do it. This Christmas, my son said he wants me to do more baking for the holiday. So I stepped out of my comfort zone and I've been baking quite a lot for him. So the only thing I'm good at baking is my Jamaican Christmas cake. That's the only good thing I can do. So me stepping out of my comfort zone and trying to bake other things, well, let's just say I need to stay away from baking, but I'm not. So the first item that I'm going to show you guys, it's quick, it's easy to make, it's fun to make. My only issue is when I was getting ready to, I decided I want to design stuff on it, and I should have left the design alone and just do what I was doing before I decided to get creative. That's where I messed up. I will say, when you're making this treat, you want to make sure that you know that as soon as you put the cream on it, it's going to start getting hard real fast. So keep that in mind. So you guys are probably wondering what I'm doing. So after I baked the cake, you want to break it up. So what I'm doing is removing the bottom and the sides. Then after I'm finished, I add my cream cheese and just mix that in together. Like I said, guys, this was really easy. The steps were really easy. I will have it linked down below. I did find a recipe on Pinterest, so I'll link it down below so you guys can check it out. I hope you guys are enjoying my 12 days of Christmas. I wanted to make these videos festive and fun for you and just celebrate the Christmas holiday. I do want to remind you guys that Christmas is all about family, friends, love, the love of Christ, the birth of Christ, and also remembering why he was born. So if you guys don't know, just know that the season is for you to just celebrate each other. It's a time to come together and show love to your friends and family, all in the name of Christ. I know a lot of you do not believe in Jesus, and that's perfectly fine. That's your right to your belief. Whereas on this channel, we believe in God 100%. You will always hear me talk about him. I will always shout on top of the mountains about my faith because I am proud to be a Christian. I'm proud to love God. I'm proud to know God, and I'm proud to want to follow in his footsteps. And I will always talk about him on my channel. If that offends you, then this is just not the channel for you. And yes, I will miss you. But at the end of the day, I'm going to stay strong in my faith. And I may be judged or persecuted for my faith, But at the end of the day, I will always remember who God is, what He means, and what He has done for me. So I just wanted to remind you guys to remember the reason for the season. So guys, let's talk about the fact that after I put the almond bark on this, I should have left it at that and not try to put no design because it started to really fail. It's late at night. It's like 11 o'clock. Well, almost 12 o'clock actually. It's almost 11:30. And I'm up getting ready to bake. So for this holiday season, I'm planning to do a lot of baking, more than I've ever done in my whole lifetime. So yeah, this is my baking recipe number 2 that I'm gonna share with you guys. So I have my cookbook that I got from Hobby Lobby, and I am gonna attempt to make this. So it looked pretty simple, so I shouldn't have any problems. Should not be a mess like my first one or the second one. But yeah, we are gonna try it. It's called a Christmas layer cake. Pretty easy to make. Instructions is there, ingredients is there. If you guys want to see, you need 2 cups cake flour. I don't have that, so I'm just going to use a regular all-purpose flour. You need sugar, baking powder, salt, butter, eggs, milk, vanilla extract, and you need your food coloring and your Christmas sprinkle. Yeah, so we are gonna get into it. I have all my ingredients laid out right here that I am gonna be using. So let's get straight into this baking. So to start, I'm gonna put my oven. They say to put your oven on 350. So to start, I'm gonna warm up my oven for 7 minutes. And then I'm gonna add 3 cups of flour. So it's 1, 2, oops, and that is 3. Okay, so after I add my 3 cups of flour, I'm gonna add 2 cups of sugar. Are you guys a baker, or are you more of a chef, a cook? Me, I am more of a cook. I don't fancy baking because I'm always making a disaster out of it. But today we are gonna try our best to see what we can get done. So after we add the baking powder, which is only 1 tablespoon, we're gonna add 1 tablespoon of salt. So I'm just eyeballing it right now. That's one of my biggest issues. I don't measure. I know that was more than 1 tablespoon. Okay, y'all, so that I read that wrong. It's supposed to be 1 tablespoon baking powder and 1 teaspoon salt. See, I'm always messing up. So then we're gonna add 1 cup of butter, which is the 2-stick butter, unsalted. I think mine's is probably salted. I don't know. I always buy this brand, so I don't know. And then you're gonna add in your 4 eggs. You know what I wish I could do? You know, you always see those people breaking eggs all fancy and not have anything fall in. I mean, nothing is falling in, but I would like to be able to crack it with my hands and it crack no problem without me having to hit it on the side of the bowl. But I'm not there yet, and I don't know if I'm ever going to be there anytime soon. I heard that you're supposed to use this for your dry ingredients and then use this measuring cup for your liquids. Don't know how true that is, but that's how I always do it. So now I'm just gonna add 1 cup of milk. Again, I don't measure, but I like to add in quite a bit of vanilla extract because I just love how it smells and tastes in cake. So you're supposed to add 1 teaspoon of the vanilla extract. I do think after this holiday season, I should become really good at baking. As much baking as I will be doing, I should be good at it. I shouldn't mess up anymore. But we are gonna see how that goes. But it's all trial and error, right? Trial and error. Okay, so I swear sometimes I feel like I don't know how to use this thing. So I'm gonna put it on the lowest. Finish mixing my batter, and now I'm gonna grease my pan with some oil. I use the extra virgin olive oil because you don't want it to stick to the bottom of the pan. That much I know about baking. You're also going to do the sides to make it easier to get out. And don't be afraid to spray. Just so you know, I didn't really follow the instruction as far as the direction, but I know it still came out pretty good because I mixed all the ingredients together, which you're only supposed to mix the dry ingredients and then mix the wet ingredients by itself, and then you combine both. But that's not how I did it. And don't worry about the mess. You can always clean that up. My bad. I thought I pressed the record button, which I did not. So you guys did not see what I was doing or what I was saying. So what I pretty much said is I didn't want to do no extra dishes. So instead of pouring them in 2 separate bowls and then mixing it and then throw it in here, I did not do it like that. But that's what the book instructs you to do. And like I said, that's one of my main problems why I always fail at baking, because I don't follow instructions. But hopefully there's no problem. So all I did was just mix the red together. So all I'm doing is mixing in the color. I could have put it in a bowl, but I just did not want the extra dishes to wash. So I'm just going to mix the color in here. And then make sure you get the bottom as well as the top, because you don't want to mix only the top and then the bottom of your cake is still white. Remember, you already have one of the cake that is going to be white, so you want this to be fully green. So make sure you get the bottom. And if you want to add more green to it, you can always do that. So I'm going to add a little bit more. Try to get it a little bit darker. And then once you finish mix, you just put it in the oven. So the next time you guys see me, see the cake, it would have already been finished baking and cooled down and ready to be prepared for the icing. So once you finish mixing it and you get the color that you desire, just make sure you spread it back out. And voila, it's ready to go in the oven. So now I just gotta wait on them to cool. What's wrong, mommy? Somebody just woke up, guys. So I'm just waiting on them to cool down. This is gonna take me another 20 minutes maybe. It's now 12:13 a.m. So once it's cooled down, then we can get to the frosting part of it. And I'm excited about that part because I'm ready to taste this cake. So I got my first cake out of the can, and then I got the vanilla frosting. So all I'm gonna do is add the frosting on top of this. I turned it so this side is the bottom and the bottom is on top. And then I'm just gonna add some icing. So without breaking this, I'm gonna just add some icing on the bottom just to help it stick. So you add your icing on the bottom, then add icing on top. So in the recipe, it pretty much shows you, like, send you to another page to actually make the icing. But I'm not trying to make no icing from scratch, because that in itself is a lot of work. And like I said, I'm not a baker. So I just want to start slow and work my way to being a pro. But right now I am nowhere near pro, so let's just take it one step at a time. So after I add the icing to the green, then I'm gonna add the white. I wish I had like a cake stand, because it would be so much easier. So now that I put the icing on the bottom or top, whichever way you want to call it, on this one, the next step is to get the white cake. So I'm gonna take the white cake out and then put it on top. I was trying to figure out if I'm supposed to turn this the other way or have it stay this way. I don't know. But either way, we about to put the icing on top so we can finish this cake and we can finally take a bite and see how it tastes. So I'm putting the icing on top, and then I'm gonna do the sides. Hopefully I have enough of the vanilla icing. So I gotta be mindful of how much I'm using, because I want to make sure I have enough to do all the sides so it can look like the cake in the picture. It can look like the cake in the picture. I know everybody gonna be happy when they see this cake in the morning. Be like, oh my gosh, you did that, Peta-Gaye. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. So now I'm just gonna do the sides. See, I wish I'd known I was gonna bake this cake, because I just saw it a couple days ago and I didn't even think about it until when I came to you guys and say, I think I'm gonna bake this cake. I said it on my vlog channel that I think I'm gonna bake this cake, and here I am just baking it. Probably didn't even know that I had all the ingredients that I needed, even though I didn't have enough of the icing. But I'm gonna make it work. I'm almost out of icing. Come on, don't be wasting. No, don't be wasting. I need every drop. Every drop counts. I'm almost done. I have this Pioneer Woman. I don't even know what it is, but I bought it last year. So now I'm gonna just use it to smooth down the cake. That way it don't look too rough. It don't look too rough. I definitely needed more icing though, but I think I did good. And then we're gonna add the sprinkles on top, but I just want to smooth this down first. So time to finish the cake off. Gonna add sprinkles on top. On the picture they have sprinkles on the bottom too. I don't know if I'm that good to get sprinkles on the bottom as well, but that's how the cake looked. Final results, guys. The cake don't look too bad. It don't look too bad. I think I did okay. I think I did okay. The cake don't look too bad. I tried. I tried.